Hi everybody and welcome to the 2026 season of Kelly Camps. I am currently at Illini State Park on the beautiful Illinois River, and I'm currently taking a bike ride, just checking out the park. But we've had a big upgrade since last year, and I will show you what that is in a moment. And here's our upgrade. We have a 2022 Bushwhacker HD camper. It's essentially a bed on wheels. I did add an awning and have my bike here on this trip, of course. But this also has a sink and a kitchen. I added a fridge, but I am totally in love with this. It has air conditioning. Um, it's easy to tow. It's an amazing little camper. Okay, tonight we're gonna do a little grilling out. I'm gonna hook up the propane to my little grill and gonna have steak and some Caesar salad. I got some little petite sirloin steaks to make tonight. These are just the perfect size for one person when camping. And season it up, cook it on the grill. It's going to be really good. While this cooks, I have a prepared Caesar salad that I'm going to put together and just really enjoy a kind of a luscious meal. While that's cooking, I'm going to put together this Caesar salad. It came with everything, including croutons. So easy for camping. Very excited about this meal. Lettuce is looking a little rough, but it'll do. It's supposed to be good for another week, but what you gonna do? So it comes with this packet. It has cheese, salad dressing, and croutons. Can't go wrong with that, can you? The steak is starting to smell good too. Oh, steak's done. I'm gonna let it rest a few minutes before I cut into it. So I'm at Illini State Park, and I chose this park for two reasons. First of all, it's very close to Matthiessen State Park, which is some of the best hiking in Illinois, in northern Illinois, and I'm really looking forward to checking that out. The other reason is there's a very long bike trail, like very close to here, the INM Canal Trail, I believe it's called, and I'm planning on putting quite a few miles on that as well. So it's going to be a very active weekend. I kind of take my camping experiences as a jumping off point to do other things. It's not somewhere I just hang out at. So it's going to be pretty fun. This is the view from my campsite. You can't get much better than this on a lovely spring evening. I got dinner all cleaned up, straightened up the campsite so I don't have critters meeting me in the middle of the night. I'm in my nice new rocker that was given to me for Mother's Day and enjoying this lovely evening. When I go to bed, I'll give you a tour of the inside of the camper. Okay, here we go with the tour of the interior of the Bushwhacker. Here's the door that I use to come in and out because I have a little floor there. And there is storage cabinets up here. That one is where I keep my clothes and I keep towels and things there. It has a Bluetooth radio, which I don't really use. It has indoor and outdoor speakers for that. And then there's an air conditioner here. There is another door over here that I don't use because I have a full twin size bed in here. And then behind me, there is more storage, and there's a cabinet here behind the bed. So this is the Bushwhacker. It's cozy, and I really like it. And if you look, the lights from the car camping made it in here. So this is it. It's literally a bed on wheels with a little kitchen, but it serves my purpose because it's kind of like tent camping, but safer and drier. Having a really simple breakfast this morning of berries and yogurt. I'm kind of glad I did not plan to cook this morning since it's raining,
but I didn't want to load up too much before I go hiking, and a good protein before a long hike is always a good thing. Here we are at Matthiessen State Park. I'm going to hike the upper and lower dells today. Generally, this place is pretty packed, but I'm the only one out here right now. So I got going on the trail and pulled up my All Trails app and realized I was on the wrong trail. So now I'm on the right trail for the upper and lower bluffs at Matthiessen. There are a lot of stairs here. I'm going down them currently, but my poor legs are gonna be tired coming back up. I can hear the water, but I can't quite see it from here. I'm looking forward to seeing some waterfalls today. I just came up from there. It was quite the hike. Taking a little refueling break here by Lake Matthiessen. I'm almost 2 miles into my hike and I've gained 283 feet, so it's time for a little water and snack break. And this is a beautiful place to do it. So this is my third camping trip this year. I tried to film the first one, but I was trying to go to bed, and all of a sudden, there was a tornado warning. Luckily, I was pretty close to home, so I jumped in my car because I could see on the radar where the storm was and went home. Went back the next day, got the camper, and went home because the temperature had dropped very suddenly, and it was in the 40s and not very nice. I went to Mammoth Caves 2 weeks ago, but after last year, I found that it's difficult for me to film when I'm doing something like a national park because I'm doing tours and things like that. But that was incredible. It was nice to knock another national park off of my list. I'm visiting one more this year. But the plan for this year really is to hit a lot of the Illinois State Parks. One, I kind of have a goal to get to as many as I can, but also this is spring of 2026 and gas prices are through the roof. And although my car gets decent gas mileage, when I'm pulling my camper, it's cut in half. So I feel the best thing for me to do this summer is to stay close to home. So that's the plan, except I am going to go to one other national park this summer. So you'll have to wait to see that. We had a decent rainfall this morning, so some of the waterfalls that normally wouldn't be falling are today. If you come here during the summer, there'll be no waterfall here. And that's a wrap on Matthiessen. In my opinion, this is a much better state park than Starved Rock. Not as busy. The trails were really nice. Lots of waterfalls. You actually hike through the creek, which was fun. Lots of stairs though. If you struggle with stairs, this is not the hike for you. But definitely recommend it. Get here early. When I got here, there was maybe 10 cars in the parking lot. Now people are circling for spots, which means I got to get going. And I'm planning on maybe doing a bike ride this afternoon. We'll see how I feel after lunch. So I'm having a little change of plans today. I was going to ride the I&M Canal Trail, which is very close to here, but the bridge to get to it is so steep, it makes me nervous to ride over it on a bike. And I don't have my bike rack because it's a long story, but I was not able to hook it up with my camper. I will be able to do that in a few weeks, however. I ordered a part to allow that to happen, so maybe I'll have to come back to the state park and do that again, because this is a beautiful area. So I might be coming back here this summer at some point. So I guess what I'm going to do is just ride around the park. There's quite a few roads here, and just kind of ride around and enjoy this beautiful day. At the far end of the road in Illini State Park is the Middle East Memorial for soldiers that gave everything. It's a very peaceful place. There's white oaks planted behind. And this is significant to me because a friend lost her brother, and I was able to find his name. But it's so peaceful here. Just got back from about a 45-minute bike ride, and I'm making a little snack. And then I guess I'll probably take a shower because I'm kind of gross from this morning. We'll see. I hope the shower houses are nice. I guess I'll let you know. Well, I'm all fresh and clean. The shower house here is pretty good. I've seen better, I've seen worse, but it was decently clean, and I had nice warm water. Of course, I was showering at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I imagine in the morning it might not be as warm, but overall, not bad. So now I'm just gonna hang out and read and just enjoy being at the campground. It's getting late and I'm getting hungry. Let's make some dinner. Making steak quesadillas tonight. First I'm gonna slice up the steak, season it up really nicely. Okay, I got the meat all cut up. Hit it with some salt and pepper. And a little seasoned salt. Okay, I'm gonna cook this on the coalness of the stove tonight. I'm not gonna use the grill. Just gonna cook this, let it get almost cooked through. Then we're going to put together the quesadillas. It occurred to me a little while ago, I probably should have brought some peppers and onions to put into the quesadillas, but I did not. So I guess it's just gonna be meat and cheese tonight. I do have some fruit I can eat later if I need to feel healthy about what I'm eating. Well, dinner was great. It would have been better with some peppers and onions or guacamole or sour cream, but I find when I'm camping by myself, just bringing all that extra stuff just ends up being wasted. When I'm camping with friends, then we do go all out. It is gourmet time. But when it's just me, I keep it very, very simple. This is probably the best upgrade I made to my camping setup, is getting an ice maker. Because I have a refrigerator, I don't necessarily need to bring a cooler, but I do like a lot of ice in my drinks, and I can just set this going and leave it alone for a while and come back and have a lot of ice for my drinks. Highly recommend getting one if you're camping and you enjoy ice. Well, the dishes are done and everything's put away, so only thing left to do is just enjoy this beautiful night. The temperature's perfect, sitting by the fire, reading. Sounds like the perfect evening. I will see you all tomorrow. Good morning. I am taking a walk here before breakfast and really enjoying this walking path through the park. It's wooded and quiet. It's very nice. I think that this path that I'm on probably gets more use than a lot of the other areas in the park, just kind of based on what I've seen the last couple days. So I'm just going to enjoy this and earn my breakfast. Just got back from an hour walk and now it's time for some breakfast. And breakfast is served. Nice French toast, little bacon, coffee. Makes for a perfect morning when camping. Well, breakfast is done and cleaned up, and I think I'm going to head home. I had some plans to do some things this morning, but the mosquitoes are pretty bad, and I think I'm just ready to go home. So I'm gonna clean up, pack up, and head out. But before I do, Illini State Park in Illinois. It's a great park. It was almost dead this weekend, but I think that has a lot to do with the fact that next weekend's Memorial Day weekend. The facilities were nice. There's a nice walking path. It's within a half hour of Matthiessen and Starved Rock, which are very popular parks here in Illinois. Very quiet, lovely. I definitely will be back here again this summer. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching Kelly Camps. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next trip.